Among the many birds on our planet, there are special species that stand out for their incredible beauty, bright colors of feathers and various patterns on them. In this video, let's look at the most beautiful and unusual birds. By the way, this is already the second part of the most beautiful birds, so if you haven't seen the first part, we advise you to watch the previous video. Lilac-breasted roller. The bird has a rather tough, but very bright and beautiful plumage. The underside of the body, wings, head and neck are greenish-blue, shimmering in the sun with different shades of these colors. The back and top of the wings are brown. It has a wide habitat. It is a migratory bird. In order to safely survive the cold season, the bird travels a huge distance and winters in the southern regions of the African continent. During the mating season, males perform acrobatic tricks in the air to impress the female. The lilac-breasted rollers try to stay alone or in pairs. Large and noisy companies are not for them. The exception is the cold months, when several couples join each other in one hollow to keep warm. It is believed that the lilac-breasted rollers choose a partner once and for life. Red cardinal. A beautiful bird, the red cardinal has earned its name due to the bright crimson color of the feather. But not all representatives of this species of birds look amazing, but only males with a fabulous spot on their heads, shaped like a black mask. The girlfriend of the red cardinal is endowed with a gray-brown color and looks more like an ordinary sparrow. The red cardinal is a medium-sized bird. Its body length is 20 to 23 centimeters. Its weight is about 45 g. The red cardinal is distributed mainly in the eastern states of the USA, southeastern Canada, and Mexico. Many people love these birds for their singing, a set of very beautiful sonorous trills, remotely reminiscent of the song of the nightingale, for which it is often called the Virginian nightingale. Females also sing, but their song is quieter and not as varied. Red cardinals feed mainly on seeds and fruits of plants, as well as beetles, cicadas, and grasshoppers, but birds feed almost exclusively insects. Paradise tanager. Paradise tanager live in the Amazon in tropical rainforests. The species occurs at altitudes up to 1450 m above sea level in the northern regions of South America, with the exception of Chile. Usually birds roam in small flocks of 4 to 20 individuals in the upper tiers of the forest along the tops of trees. Within a few minutes, they examine the tree in search of food and fly to another. They can form flocks with other species of birds. The diet consists of small invertebrates, fruits, and berries. Gyan rock cockerel. Despite the name, this bird is not a cockerel at all, but belongs to the sparrow family. Its name is due to the bright tuft on its head. Nothing more connects it with cockerels. This bird can be found in Guyana, Venezuela, Colombia, and Brazil. Prefers tropical and subtropical forests, places where no human foot has set foot. Also likes areas with small mountains and ponds. Males and females are different. Males have a bright orange body. On the head is a fan-shaped crest. The beak is large, occupying almost the entire front of the head. Females, as is customary in birds, have a more modest appearance and do not stand out with bright plumage. They nest in large flocks. From early morning until night, they are in search of food. They predominantly eat fruit, but may also take small vertebrates, insects, frogs, and lizards. Leaving for a night's rest, they sit down on the branches in groups and call to each other, checking the situation. Males use bright appearance to attract females. During the breeding season, males go out into the open and begin mating games, because do not have a permanent couple. They clear a piece of land with their claws and walk in circles, demonstrating themselves. Each cockerel chooses a small area for himself. Neighbors are very close to each other, so males frighten others with loud flapping wings and shrill cries. When an opponent crosses the border, a fight begins using sharp claws and a beak. This can last for several hours. The defeated one leaves the territory, and the females watch this, choosing a chosen one. Banana eater of Livingstone. Livingstone's banana eater or helm-bearing turaco lives in African forests or savanna. The name of the bird is a little misleading, and one might involuntarily think that a beautiful bird eats bananas, but this is absolutely not the case. Livingstone's banana eater prefers to eat berries, insects, or young shoots of plants. The natural habitat is dense tropical rainforests, located both in the lowlands and in the highlands at altitudes up to 2,500 m above sea level. These birds fly very poorly, so they prefer to move in search of food on the tops of trees. Their diet consists almost entirely of various fruits and fruits of tropical plants. With their lac, they eat flowers, young leaves, and blossoming buds. Of course, this top cannot be complete without the peacock, symbol of bird beauty. The peacock is considered the most beautiful bird in the world, and the peacock's tail is of extraordinary beauty. The common peacock or Indian peacock is the most numerous species of peacocks, belongs to the order of Galliformes, the pheasant family, and the genus Peacocks. Although Indian peacocks are members of the chicken order, it has been proven that this species is genetically closer to the turkey. A riot of plumage colors and a luxurious fan-like tail created the image of the peacock as the most beautiful bird in the world. Interestingly, only males can boast of such beautiful tails. Females of this species were less fortunate. Their plumage is not fragrant with colors, but consists only of grayish-brown tones. Ornithologists call this sexual dimorphism. It turns out that what we call a peacock's tail is actually nothing more than the feathers of the tail. It's all about the height and location of the pen. Shorter feathers cover longer ones, reaching 1.5 meters in length. The feather consists of rare thread-like fibers with a bright eye at the end. The blue-capped tanager is a species of bird from the Tanager family. It lives in eastern Brazil, northeastern Argentina, and eastern Paraguay. Inhabits humid mountain forests and forest edges, occurs at altitudes up to 1,000 m above sea level. Lives in pairs or small groups. They feed mainly on fruits and insects. Tanager is also called the seven-colored bird in another way due to the fact that all the colors of the rainbow have gathered in its plumage. Her movements in flight lead the observer into a bewitching stupor, and the color of the plumage delights. Seeing once this miracle of nature is simply impossible to forget. These birds lead a secretive lifestyle, so it is not always possible to follow them. You can learn about the location of the tanager by their beautiful and incomparable singing. The long-tailed velvet weaver, another more sad name, is the widow, because to the one who coined this name his chic black tail seemed like a widow's black veil, and so the beautiful bird got a gloomy name. The bulk of velvet weavers are found in South Africa. The female can be distinguished from the male by the length of the black tail. In a male, it reaches 40 centimeters, which is a couple of times the length of the body of a beautiful bird. Thank you friends for watching to the end. Write your comments. Which bird in this issue surprised and impressed you the most? Well, that's all for today. Thank you all for watching. If it was interesting, support the video with likes. Thank you for subscribing, and take a look at what else we have prepared for you.